What if a single narrow waterway could shake the entire global economy? Not a war, not a financial crash, just a bottleneck. A disruption in the Suez Canal is once again sending shockwaves through global trade. Ships are rerouting, costs are exploding, delivery times are collapsing, and behind it all, a dangerous realization. The global supply chain was never built for resilience, it was built for speed. And now, that speed is turning into vulnerability. The Suez Canal is one of the most critical trade arteries on Earth. Roughly 10 to 12% of global trade flows through this narrow corridor linking Europe and Asia. Oil, gas, electronics, everything moves through here. When it flows smoothly, the world barely notices. But when it stops, everything feels it. We've seen this before in 2021, when a single container ship halted global trade for days. But today's crisis is different. This is not a single accident. This is a sustained disruption. And that makes it far more dangerous. Shipping companies are rerouting around the Cape of Good Hope, adding thousands of kilometers to their journeys. That means longer transit times and higher fuel costs. What used to take 25 days can now stretch into 40. In global trade, time is not just money, it is everything. Modern supply chains are built on precision timing, and that timing is now breaking down. As routes become riskier, shipping costs are surging. Container prices are rising sharply. Insurance costs are climbing. Freight volatility is becoming the new normal. Manufacturers face higher costs, retailers struggle with delayed inventory, and consumers experience rising prices. This is inflation driven by geography. This hidden tax on the global economy cannot be controlled by central banks. Because it is not financial, it is physical. For decades, manufacturing followed just in time. Keep inventory low. Move goods quickly. It worked perfectly when trade routes were stable. But stability is disappearing. Now, delays in one region trigger cascading failures. Factories slow down. Warehouses empty out. Production lines halt. The system that once maximized efficiency is now amplifying risk. Efficiency without resilience is fragile. Geography is no longer passive, it is strategic. Control over choke points like the Suez Canal and the Strait of Hormuz is becoming a form of power. Influence is exercised not by controlling goods, but by controlling the routes those goods depend on. The world is beginning to split into regionalized trade systems. Companies are exploring nearshoring production and reducing dependence on single routes. But these solutions come with trade-offs: higher costs, lower efficiency, slower growth. The era of ultra-cheap global trade may be coming to an end. We are entering a new phase of global trade, where stability is uncertain and disruption is expected. The key question is no longer, how do we make trade faster, but how do we make it survive? The Suez Canal has always been a shortcut, but today it is a pressure point. A reminder that the global economy depends on fragile pathways. This is not just a shipping crisis, it is a warning. Subscribe to Global Briefing 360 for more deep geopolitical analysis.